Nigeria 400-meter runner Edidiong Udo has publicly criticized the organizers of the upcoming Continental Athletics Championship for failing to include any Nigerian athletes on an official promotional banner, despite Nigeria hosting the right. Mike, I mean, the wave of athletes coming out openly to, vent their anger on certain issues. Don't you think it's becoming more now? Udo is coming out to, to express pain that none of this thing is even none of the athletes, is painted in the banner. Should this call for worry?
It should, and I think it is a brazen error on the side of the organizers, because it's more likened to Mr. Temple hosting a sport talk show event on a certain date carved out, and then the organizers, the editor of the banner, failed to put the face of Airport Temple in that said banner. How will you feel? I mean, you are supposed to be the face of that event because you are the one hosting. Nigeria is hosting, and of course we have some promising talents in the under 18, the under 20 who are doing very well. Then the organizers fail to include some of these promising stars in the banner. Does it really make sense? What are you projecting? Because I think for me there should be the face of the championship. Then for you not to also include their face in the poster or the banner, it means that they are not even recognized. Okay. Whereas they are the key players of the said tournament, because they are the one that is going to participate in the tournament. So for me, I think it's a very big error on the part of the organizers, and that is why Udo is coming out to vent her frustration.
Big error on the part of the organizers, and we'll get to see where this goes from now. But then it looks like the Athletics Federation board, they are taking a lot of things for granted. Yeah, this competition, has been heralded. At least if there's one competition that we've heard about on a regular basis, is this one, because news always peeping preparation. The moment we're done with National Sports Festival, we knew that this program will be coming next, and the NLC has been preparing. So I'm just looking at who to hold. What will the Athletics Federation now make as excuse again this time around? To say, okay, a banner that was produced, maybe they still have more banners to be produced. Maybe they still feel that they are not done yet, except they are reacting to the official banner that was produced. But I'm thinking that if in the streets of Abeokuta, we get to see, if you're coming from Lagos, you get to see banners all over in the street banners, and then maybe on highways and all that. Maybe that will settle the pains of some of these athletes. Is there something that they can still do to ensure that these issues are nipped in the bud? You don't need to have a divided camp ahead of this championship.
I think the error has already been committed. Do you want to erase? The only way is to erase the already produced banner and then accommodate them, because for you to go and start doing a second banner, more like a supplementary banner to the main banner, does it really make sense? I think the error has been committed, unless they want to erase the banner that had already been produced, and of course they produce a new one, then that would be okay. But then that would be also misleading, because they had already produced a banner, and people might have even seen the banner, or I saw the faces of those who were going to be key stakeholders and participants. Then if you want to raise the banner that has been produced to produce a new banner, it's more like a misleading information to some members of the public who had already seen the produced banner. So for me, I think the error has been committed. It's just for them to put their acts together and see how to correct some of these errors and anomalies happening within the federation.
July 16th to 20th, we're already very close. Today is 9th already. You think we are prepared for this one?
Preparation has never been our thing. Okay. It has never been our thing. In fact, we strive in a fire brigade approach rather than a deliberate, intentional plan for any event. That has always been the culture of Nigeria. We are never, when I mean never, prepared for any major tournament, but then you still see us going there to do the needful. That has been the, you know, the culture of Nigeria. Whether we are prepared or not is outside of the equation, because even if we are not prepared before now, are we going back to, you know, wind back the hand of time to start preparing? So for me, I think we are just ready and prime to go and see what the players can achieve.